Stephen, the league campaign draws to a close, and that's not a bad way to do it at all. Congratulations on the result.
No, to beat your local rivals, and give the fans something to shout about before the cup final next week. Everyone can go into next week really positive now. We made a lot of changes, but I thought the boys that stepped in were terrific today.
Yeah, and of course, it's in the sense you gave a lot of boys a rest. That's the positive there, and of course, the boys that came in have given you a headache now, haven't they?
Yeah, we're able to give both the centre forwards a rest, Big Cedric and Dunny as well. The boys that did play, in Grimmy and Tatey and Tom were excellent. Their experience, and they led the younger boys. So this gives me food for thought. It gives me food for thought for the final, the bench, but also for next season. People that maybe haven't quite come to the fore. Could they step up? Could the young boys step in without us looking elsewhere? So it's something for me to think about in the next few weeks.
Of course, towards the end, Liam Brown comes on, and that's the 6th debutant that you've awarded through the academy. It just shows you all the work going on behind the scenes that maybe a lot of fans don't see.
Yeah, there's a lot of hours put in, a lot of late nights put in with the younger boys, and then the boys that come in here. We've got a brilliant coaching staff. When you have to be brave as a manager to throw young boys in, we've thrown them in when we're doing well. We're not throwing them in when we're losing football matches. And they've come in. I thought Barry Maguire was terrific tonight, and he's got better and better. Liam made his debut as well. David Turnbull, I'm sure I'll forget a few that along the way, but 6 debuts throughout the year has been fantastic for the football club, and that remains, that keeps the identity at the football club. We can't really afford to sign a lot of Scottish players. They're priced out of our market, so we combine a lot of English boys that are hungry for success on our youth sides.
Of course, that result secures that 7th spot, and if you look at where you were this time last season, there's so much to build on and go forward and be positive about next season.
Yeah, I feel there's been a lot of progress. If you look at us overall, we made a lot of signings, there was a lot of change, a lot of hard decisions. The coaching staff, if you look at it, it's the first time we've all worked together. Keith Lasley's first year in coaching, he's been excellent for me. Steve McManus, Stephen Craig Hinchcliffe, Andy Bowles, Davy Henderson, the medical staff's been overhauled as well, and I just feel we're a club going forward. We've got the 2 finals, we've broke a 20-game clean sheet record now, so there's lots of positivity around the place. We want more. I think we can still progress, and that's what I aim to do over the next few months.
That clean sheet record is another thing I want to ask you about, because at the start of the season, would you have ever thought that would be something that would be achievable with this group? I mean, it just shows you the leaps and bounds that have come on here.
I think, the basis of everything you do, if you don't concede goals, you don't lose football matches. I've said it time and time again. When I came in, we conceded something like 30 goals in 10 games, but that was also due to the personnel and also due to the people Mark had to put in, young boys all at the same time, 7 and 8 due to injuries. So, we've been able to keep a lot of people fit. When people have got injured, we've replaced them, and they've stepped in and done great. So that is the basis for every success. We've scored a lot of goals as well, but if you're hard to beat and hard to break down, then it gives you a bit of stability going forward.
Some lovely scenes as well at full time, and a great way to bring the league campaign to a close. But there's a big game on the horizon. We can now turn our attentions to it.
Yeah, it's nice to win a game at home, give the fans nice sunshine today, give them something to cheer about. You can see the whole town with the banners up and the buntings up, and it's now building. We can now enjoy this week, and I genuinely believe we can go into this and really enjoy it. We've been here before. I don't think it'll faze any of our boys, and we go in with a real belief that we can turn a special season, or a very good season, into a very special season.
Stephen, congratulations, and looking forward to next week.
Cheers, Lewis.